Hi, this is Koshal, and today we're going to be talking about spear phishing. Spear phishing is when someone sends an email that looks like it's from them. So when a hacker takes an email and sends it from somebody else to you, and even if you hit the reply button, it's going to go back to that person. So it's a little different than looking at the spoofs, the from name, and comparing the email address. In this case, even if you compare the from name to the email address, they will match. So for example, I think the best way to learn some of this is to actually show an example. So if we're going to look at the chairman of the FDIC, I did a Google search earlier, is Martin J. Gruenberg. And so I'm going to show you the code that's used. So the code that's used is, we have a to address. Where are we going to send it to? So we're going to send it to me so that I can see this. kkatari@sgcsecure.com. And so letting you know, hey, someone will be calling shortly, let them go ahead and remotely access your computer. And then we add the from. And so we're going to do martin.gruenberg@fdic.gov. Now, this is all the code that is needed. You need your web service to be configured in a certain way. However, to execute a spear phishing attack, this is literally all that is needed to do. And so we've taken this and actually translated it over to our own site to make it a little easier for us to visualize. And so again, we're going to send this from Martin Gruenberg, and we're going to send it from Martin Gruenberg@fdic.gov. And we're going to go ahead and send it to myself. So if you think about this, if we were sending an email from IT support and we had your IT director or your network administrator's name, we would send it from their email address and their name. And it would say something to the effect of, Jeff from Solutions will be calling shortly. I've already spoken with them. It's okay to give whatever information. And we'll pick this up a little bit later, but we want to show you spear phishing. So I hit send, and that sends out. And now let's just do this again. So let's do ASB at Arizona.kz. So we're going to show you the difference again between a spoofed email and a spear phishing. So here is the spear phishing email that came through. If you see up above, I'm making the assumption that the FDIC's email addresses are first name dot last name. I work for the FDIC, and I think that's what mine was. But bottom line is there are patterns. So if I were to hit the reply button, the email should go to Martin Gruenberg. And if you could tell, there is absolutely no way to tell that this is a fraudulent email. You have to know what Martin Gruenberg's behavior profile is. Does he use a signature line? Would he normally send you an email like this saying, Jeff from Solutions will be calling shortly? Would he normally be talking about IT support? These are things that are protective measures from spear phishing, but we cannot tell who this really came from. We can send it from anybody. Conversely, what we talked about earlier is comparing the from name right here to the actual email address being sent. This is a spoofed email where they don't match. Martin Gruenberg and ASB at Arizona.kz, Kazakhstan, does not match. However, a spear phishing email where it does. So the difference is the spear phishing email is much, much, much more dangerous. It's a very, very effective way for hackers to breach your computers and breach your systems. And again, all that's needed is this much code and a proper web server, and we'll be able to send it. So we can send it from anybody.